Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah, and I'm with Studio 10X, one of the three chic girls who owns and the founder of Empowering Women in Everyday Business and Life. And I am so excited today that I get to interview the one and only famous, in my opinion, Royal Crown influencer, the Diva, Augie Anderson.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, how are you doing?
I am doing fabulous.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Augie, for taking the time out of your super busy schedule to meet with me today. And I know you have some wonderful things to share with us, and I know you're going to empower every woman and girl out there that watches this video. So I am excited and ready to get started. How about you?
I am ready, Sarah. I really am excited about doing this with you. It's been a long time coming.
Yes, awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so here's like number one big question. So Augie, who is Augie Anderson, aka the Diva?
Well, that is a big, big question. And, you know, I think I've been making, as you well know, because we've been friends and working together for a while now, that I've really been making an evolution of who I am. I lost my husband 5 years ago, and that kind of changed the whole course of my life, of course. So this person I'm transitioning today, I feel like with your help, I've become a more empowered single woman, which I never thought I would be in my 60s.
Mhm.
And now I'm somebody that I feel is really conscientious about health. My health is very important to me. I'm the only parent, only grandparent as well. Um, and so health has become a real priority in my life. I've carried excess weight. It's been such a journey to get it off of me. And it's now, one of the things I came up with as being the diva, and I wasn't even the diva then, was to release weight joyfully. I decided if I'm going to do this process, I'm going to enjoy it. And I really have to say I have been enjoying it. And one of my entities that evolved from that was the healthy fitness foodie. And I thought, I'm going to create this. A lot of people do that, and they're skinny and they're svelte and they're all put together. And here I was chunky, referring to myself as a healthy fitness foodie diva because I am a foodie. I enjoy food, but I want to enjoy wholesome, great food. And then I have other interests. I love to travel, and I always used to refer to myself as an entrepreneur, and when I took on the whole identity of diva, now I refer to myself as a divapreneur.
Oh, I love
Because
that.
I have diverse interests. I've been in real estate for a very long time, as you know, over 20 years. And I love facets of real estate, but the facets I'm working on now kind of work within my travel desires. And I'm recreating who I am. So the diva is a work in progress, is the best I can tell you.
I love it. It's awesome. And you truly are, in my eyes, the diva, and I just love everything that you do with it in the community, and you do with it online. And I just it really empowers me to see you and how you've grown and evolved and how you share with me, and I appreciate that so much. So I'm going to lead into the second question, and it is, so the word success, what does that mean to you? And I'd like to talk about in business and in life.
Right. So to me, when you have a successful life, it's it's a component of a successful life, maybe your career, but a successful life to me is really being, well, first of all, living in gratitude. I think success comes from being grateful for what you have. And many years I was always chasing what I wanted, and what I had, well, it didn't seem to be enough. But now that I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm more mature. Success is an amazing family. It's fabulous friends. It's you know, I'm so blessed to travel amazing places. I'm going to Hungary next month for 2 months. I mean, for 2 weeks. And, you know, so those become to me now a successful life, and having a great relationship with somebody, you know, and that's what I'm working on right now in this facet of my life. I never dreamt I would be 60 and single. And the dating world is an enigma to me because it's so different, and the internet, and there's a lot of complexities to it. And I've met some fabulous people online that are great resources, and their success helps me feel like I'll have success in that component of my life, because of course I enjoy making money, but money's just a small component in comparison to other facets of my life that make me believe, honestly, I mean, I believe I'm a successful person. I'm living a happy, joyful life. And you've known me through darkness, that wasn't always the case. But you know what? It's reaching for the light every day. It's deciding to be happy every single day. And you know, will you be, and will you have hiccups and things that kick you down? Of course you will, but you got to brush yourself off, get back on the horse, and keep on going. Move forward. Be dynamic, be vibrant, want everything to be amazing and special. And then it is.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. That's very powerful. That's, you just got to
Well,
think
you help me get there.
I know,
You, my dear, you know, if I may toot your horn, all the times you would speak to me and help me, and because you're authentic, you made me want to be authentic. And because you listen so carefully to who I am, you helped me explore where I was heading and where I wanted to go without telling me what to do or pushing. You know what I mean? It's like your influence. I think what you're doing for empowering women is so relevant right now, because many people are like me. We get in points of our lives where we feel lost. We feel like, how do I get through this pocket? And who can I talk to? And it's not always therapy. You know, I did therapy a long time, and I feel like I cleaned out the skeletons in my closet, but there's still things that linger in your life that you want to fold in, I guess is the best way to say, into your heart, and just be moving towards a life that you really enjoy. So many people that we've seen this, they're not enjoying life, and it's a choice that they're not enjoying life, right?
yes, yes, yes.
We can enjoy life just by deciding today, I'm going to enjoy it today. Hell or high water.
Woo, I'm excited. And it's Friday too, so we got the whole weekend. I love it. Okay, this is something I've been working on that you have taught me about, and I don't know if you know that or not, but I know that you have what I call an hour of power, or you have certain rituals and certain things that you do that fuels you, that gets you going. And I was wondering if you might share some of those things that you do in your hour of power.
Well, in the morning, and it varies because I am such a diverse person that the rituals kind of, they go between like various things that I find to move me towards my day and to center me. So I love to meditate. I have a meditation space in my room with my stones and my crystals, and it's I call it my sacred space. And when I am feeling unruffled or fearful or uncertain, I can sit in that chair, breathe, and just find my center again. So that's one thing that I do in the morning. The other is I love yoga. I follow Rodney Yee. He has an AM program. And so I like doing that. I don't do that one every day. I alternate because I wanted to start doing strength training. So I've created a workout area in my room, and I like to, do some strength training as well in there. And then I really try and wrap up every morning to write in my gratitude journal. I have, it's the 5-minute gratitude journal, and it's just a little paragraph like this, just to start my day in gratitude. It just might be that the sun is shining, which is eluding us for a while. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, I'm really grateful. It's like I'll have contracts come in and money's coming my way. And I always try and show my appreciation that I'm grateful for those events and opportunities and people coming into my life. And then I also read Giant Steps from Tony Robbins, one page every day. And I read the one page from Joel Osteen, I Declare.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually scratched out a lot of stuff and made it in my own version, so that these things help move my day in a positive way. Because if we don't do things that are positive to begin, we can let the crap roll in, and next thing you know, we're not on a good path. That's happened to me in the past. So those are the things I really enjoy doing to get my day going. And now I've incorporated going out my door to my east wing, because I've done that for 30 days. I only missed one day so far, but I go out my door so that I'm in the sun, rain or shine. It's been raining and I've done it, so that I get on my steps.
Nice.
And
And
so all those things comprise of rituals that make me feel empowered as a person.
and you have a word of the day
Yes.
that you do, right?
I do word of the day. That's part of my the gratitude time. I pick out a word of the day, and today's word was trust. And I trust that the universe is conspiring for my good, for your good, and for the good of all.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I like the word of the day, and I write that in my gratitude journal. I put WOD, and then I also typically will put that on Instagram too, so that I share my word. I created a piece of art. I'm very creative. I love doing artistic things, and so that's part of my whole thing in the morning.
Nice. Okay, this one's kind of deep, in my opinion. But Augie, do you believe that it starts from the inside to the outside as far as change with yourself? And if so, why do you believe that?
Well, and when you say inside, okay, inside is part of your heart and part your brain. Because if you don't have a shift in mindset of changing old behaviors, old thoughts, things that don't really apply to your life now. We have this constant chatter that goes on in our head, and we have to tame that chatter to be what we want it to be. You have to catch yourself. You have to catch yourself what you're thinking. So that's the within part. So if you're changing that dialogue within, for instance, if you're looking in the mirror and going, I'm so fat, okay, that's a message you just said to yourself, and that you are looking on the outside, but your inside heard it. So if you look in the mirror and you go, God, you're making such great progress. I'm so proud of you. You're releasing weight joyfully. How cool is that? It's a different mindset. So that's all from within. Everything in life is about what we're thinking about. Everything, every behavior, every success, every torment comes from a thought. So every thought comes from within, and the thought that in your brain is linked to your heart. And the two need to kind of communicate with one another, especially when you're trying to make transitions in your life and make significant changes.
Mm-hmm. So you
within is, and so part of within is mindset. Mindset is critical.
So you believe that in order to manifest, even physically, starting from within with mindset, and you believe that with that mindset and that power of belief and planning and creating, then you can manifest things
Absolutely
on the outside.
Yes, because the universe comprises of all of our thoughts. We are in a frequency with the universe, and I'm gonna have to cuss now. I'm sorry, but if you're thinking about shit, you're gonna be a shit magnet, and that's the truth. you are going to draw that stuff to you, and people, you see it. You can, once you start becoming more self-actualized in your life, you start seeing the way people are thinking and going, you're causing that. Mind your words. You know, I'm very, you know how particular I am about words. And because those words, that's why word of the day, every word of the day is a positive word. There's not one negative one in the bunch. And so that is, it's all part of that whole process of thought. It's all thought.
She's good. Isn't she good?
That's because we've had all these conversations.
Yes, I love deep conversations. I really, really do. So I know that you have a mantra that you live by, and I was wondering if you would share it.
I have a couple, but the one I really think I love the most is enjoy all the moments because all the moments matter.
Nice.
That's one of my favorite ones because all we have is now. And, you know, I've been victim where I was either ragging on the past or worried about the future. But I was not in right now in this moment. And it takes so much effort to really make yourself be focused and be aware and be right here, focused and centered on right now. Because we have a million thoughts dragging us all over the place. So, and loss and losing people I've loved, you don't get that back. You don't get anything, you know, they leave the earth and you're done. It's all gone. So if you enjoyed all those moments with people that you love, then those moments carry with you in your heart.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, I get it, you know, and Studio 10X is about empowering women. It's about being honest and authentic and real and raw and funny and juicy and all of the
All
above.
those things. You know, it's like people sometimes are surprised to see me in a more sensitive state because I'm a big personality, but God, I'm like a mush bag, and you know that about me more than anybody.
Well, yeah, and I think it's okay, and this is kind of natural for us, right? I mean, it's kind of like we're having a natural conversation.
You know what I learned from Brene Brown? It's okay to be vulnerable.
Yes.
It's okay to be vulnerable.
Yes.
Oh my God, they're going to stand up. I'm okay with it. This is real. This is now. This is this moment, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And this moment is how I feel right this second. You know, you touch a tender part of yourself, tears come.
Yeah, and there's no script there's no script up there that says cry now.
Right? I was not planning for this. And it's okay because, you know, I've had those teachers. I listened to those people. Brene Brown, Eckhart Tolle, Rob Bell. There's so many of these spiritual influencers that have helped me find this path to genuine happiness because I really feel like I'm a genuinely happy person who has some bad days sometimes, some sensitive days sometimes, but I'm genuinely a happy person.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so what does it mean to you personally with the opportunity of empowering women as a Rural Crown influencer with collaborating with us at Studio 10X? What's that mean?
Well, I have been on your journey like you've been on mine. And I always believed, even before I think you saw it, this was your destiny to do this because you have been given such an amazing gift. And I am an influencer because you influenced me. It's really how this is working. And that influence now, I want to share through your channels how I'm willing to share how I evolved. You know, how I really had to go through some deep thought and deep change. And so I feel like my experience can maybe help someone else. You know, my experience with death, my experience with weight loss, my experience with, you know, being a self-employed person who doesn't get a paycheck every 2 weeks or every month. and to make that happen and to make money flow and all those things that people are wanting to step out and be more and do more and challenge themselves. But there, it's what stands in the way? Fear. That's all it is. Fear. Because if we eliminate fear, we go for it. And fear, I want to influence people to say, let go of the fear. Let go. Elizabeth, what's her name? Elizabeth, Eat, Pray, Love. Gilbert. Elizabeth. She has that one of her books about fear, and she was paralyzed by fear, and she shares some great stuff, and she's someone that I feel has empowered me to be an influence, because fear, it robs us. It robs us, and I feel like we can let go of that. So I want to influence people to go, don't let fear drive you. Don't let being scared drive you. Let the joy and let the creativity and desires, everything you want to go for, don't stomp on your dream and go, I don't think I can do it. Because that's really what happens, right? Mm-hmm. People like us will be your cheerleader. And our other friend, Patricia Love, oh my God, she has been such an influence.
Oh, yes.
I know to you.
Yeah.
And she's life's cheerleader, and she went through such trauma. And all of a sudden we start folding these people into our lives. And the more we're surrounded by women that either are empowered or want to be empowered, they influence us to empower ourselves.
Yes, absolutely. And that's why I say the whole premise of Studio 10X is, yes, I believe in the power of one, and one person can do so much and build such a phenomenal life for themselves and make changes. But when it comes to the power of two or more, two women or more communicating and having deep, raw conversations and collaborating and masterminding together, oh my gosh, it's like we could change the world.
And we are. Yeah. I know you have a set of influencing women. I do. And somehow we're all coming together in all of this. And it's creating more dynamics, It was just so interesting when you talk about an influencer, how I influenced, again, Patricia, and Patricia influenced me. We needed each other in that space of time. Mm-hmm. And the universe brought us together.
Right.
He's in freaking Seattle.
Right.
Right?
Yes. There's no boundaries. Yeah. There's no boundaries.
Right. That's my point. Don't, they could be in another country. They could be in another state. This medium we're using brings us together, and we're able to empower each other by just sharing. Period. We're sharing.
Right. Absolutely. And open to help and open to trust and we encourage women to reach out, ask questions. We're happy to give feedback. I know you're happy to give feedback, right, Augie?
Absolutely. I feel it's, if I can help somebody on their journey, I'm not going to hold them up, but I will certainly encourage them, because you got to hold yourself up. And you made me hold myself up too.
Absolutely. Okay, so if you had that one really juicy, spicy, real, authentic to you secret tip that you wanted to share, what would that be? I mean, you've already shared a whole lot with us.
And I keep coming back to make every day extraordinary. Write things down. Write, and then write some more. I have multiple different journals I write, and they all have a different meaning to me. I used to have everything lumped in one place. That didn't work for me. I have one that I have business direction in. I have another one that's my outcomes that I want to happen. I have my gratitude journal. I have another one that I got from, that's intentions. And I don't write in all of them all the time, but I feel like it keeps my thoughts more organized when I'm in these places. And it's almost like something within pulls me to the paper to write, because I'm a journalist by nature and I love to write. And when we write, we're etching something in our mind. So I think that, you can have intention, and if it's swirling around in your head and you don't put it to paper, the chances of it coming to reality become slim.
So just freaking get it out.
That's right. Get it out. Get a cool pen.
Yeah, your prosperity pen.
My
Oh my
prosperity pen is one of the joys of my life, and I dreamt about it, and I don't know where it came from, but that pen is power to me, and I love it. It's an instrument.
Absolutely. So use your instruments.
That's right.
Your voice, your hands, your
Another
heart.
thing I do, which is not journaling, but I do a lot of voice recordings to myself.
Yeah.
I do a lot of voice recordings so that when I'm walking, I hear things in my own voice. It's speaking to my subconscious.
I should do that.
Everyone should do that. It's right in your phone, and then you're walking, and like some of it is my intentions. It's like, here's the outcomes I'm working out, and now they're coming to fruition. And, you just tell a story, and the story all of a sudden becomes reality.
Well, guys, can you now understand why she is the diva, the #1 founding member, Royal Crown influencer of Studio 10X? I cannot wait to have more interviews with you, Augie, and share anything and everything that you would possibly want to help empower women across the United States and globally. It's such a important thing, and I don't think enough of us are doing it, and I really appreciate you being a part of this. And I wanted to know, where can we find you? Where do we find you online? How can we follow you?
Well, I am Augie Diva Ventures at Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, and on Pinterest. I'm just Augie Anderson. I am on Pinterest. I have quite a few followers there. And I'm in the process of developing my website, divaventures.biz, which I'll be keeping you posted with. I'm very excited about that. And I'll have all kinds of great information. My passions are coming to life because I've had to write it all down, as I said. So, and you know what, Sarah, I look forward to your other interviews with people, because I know I'll continue to be empowered, because I know you're really connecting with some amazing women, and those women are also willing to share. And I look forward to all the other interviews you're going to do with really extraordinary people.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to sneak in I think a quick surprise question, and you don't have to elaborate on it very long. I don't know how much time we left. I feel like we probably don't have a lot of time left, but could you speak just like a moment on business and finances, your personal finances, and how it is being an entrepreneur and a businesswoman, and how you kind of juggle that with, finances? Is it important? Is it important to get your money plan in order, so to speak?
Well, from having conversations, and I'm willing to be vulnerable about this as well, is my childhood came from lack, and therefore I seem to have kept lack in my life. I'd make money, and then it'd be blown away, and I'd make money, and it would never be stable. And then I took a money management course with a dear friend, Christina Wise. I hope you get to interview her someday, because I think she's an extraordinary, extraordinary woman. And I really had to mentally shift my mind with money and realize how important it is in terms of saving money, because I know how to blow money like a pro. Saving money what eluded me, and now I'm saving money to the point where I even hate to take money out of my savings. It really disturbs me. I don't want to take it. I'm building my nest egg. And then because I started, you know what, I came from a place of prosperity. So instead of thinking in lack, I started thinking prosperous, that I had, you know, I deserved to be prosperous. And that I didn't have to live from the frame of reference that was, as a Sarah phrase would go, and I could make is something brand new. So I have multiple accounts that are called my buckets, and I have a tax bucket, a vacation bucket, a education bucket, a business. I mean, and I take money from every pay that I learned this through my course, and money goes in all those buckets so that I'm constantly filling them up so that I do have money for a rainy day. And I'm mindful of it, and I'm more focused about taking care of my business. What do I need to do today? What money-making tasks do I need to do today to keep income flowing in my life? Because when you're not dependent on a regular paycheck and you have a life to hold up with car payments and food and mortgages and everything, you got to make the money flow, and it's got to all stick, and you have to empower yourself to be it's mindset, a good financial planner for your life. And so I'm still a work in progress with that, to tell you the truth. And you know, I'm doing well financially, and I know you've seen my ups and downs with that as well. And again, I let go of fearful, what if I don't know? You go crazy to, I'm focused on today. Do I have what I need today? Yes, I do. Do I have all my bills paid? Yes, I do. Do I have food in my fridge? Yes, I do. Do I have a roof over my head? Yes, I do. What's to complain about?
Exactly. And we're all a work in progress. And that's, that's kind of like the whole thing in a nutshell. Those few words you said, that we are a work in progress, and to just keep empowering ourselves and doing whatever it takes. And this has just been incredible.
I want to say one more thing to that. You know, to be a work in progress and to be always striving to be your best, but not being hypercritical, like you're not being enough, that works against you.
Yeah.
And we tend to be very critical of ourselves.
Yeah.
So I really want to make sure I, inject that into this conversation, because don't be, mind yourself, be mindful, but not overly critical, because that works against you.
Wow. So true. Everything you said, true. Awesome. I loved it.
Thank you.
I'm excited. I'm fixing to start crying.
Well, I boo-hooed, and it felt good, because you know what? It touched my heart. And when something touches your heart, every feeling God gave us was meant to be part of our dynamics.
And you just let it flow in such a positive way. And that's just something that we need to have in our day, every day. It's just let it flow in a positive way. And I just love you, girl.
I love you too. And I want to say how grateful I am that you helped empower me.
Oh, my pleasure. Like I said, I think we learned from each other. You know, every time you said something, I learned. Every time I said something, you learned. And we just, it was just it still is. It's a beautiful relationship and friendship and journey that we're sharing. We have different paths, but we share our journey together, and it's just so very empowering. And I'm just so thankful for you.
I'm 10Xing, girl. I'm 10Xing.
I love it.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you so much. And I'm going to go ahead and sign us off for now, Augie. I hope everybody finds her on the web. We'll be on YouTube and Facebook, Studio10X.com. Empowering women. You guys go forth and have a beautiful weekend, everybody.